Hello, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the week ahead whenever you are finding this. The first card that came out for you is called, well, it's not called, it says, step away from the crazy making diet for a hot second. Kale and spirulina taste like booty cheeks. Yeah, so this week there's something coming through talking about your diet, the food changes that you've been making recently. On the other side, it says, eat some yummy stuff, bacon, chocolate, beer, get some. Now, I am very resistant to this message because I myself am a health freak for sure, but I get what this card is trying to say. It's like trying to say, don't torture yourself with the foods that you're eating, with the healthy lifestyle. I mean, you should definitely be making healthy choices, 100%, but you can do so in a very fun way. You know, if you're somebody, for example, who really likes seltzered things like soda, you know, you can switch to diet soda, you can switch to flavored seltzer. You don't have to go complete cold turkey and drink nothing but water. If you're somebody who loves sweet stuff, they make candy now that has no sugars. It's very tasty, tastes very similar to the real stuff. You can do something as simple as switching to that. You know, you don't have to go balls to the wall with a healthy lifestyle and make it not fun. You know, it's like everyone thinks that vegan foods, for example, is literally just like salad, and I hated that because I've been a vegetarian for 11 years, and every time I tell someone this and they want to make me food, they always make me salad, and I'm like, I low-key hate salad. Like I don't tell them that, but I'm like, low-key I really hate salad because it's just not fun. You know, I like fun carbohydrates, you know, that's my thing. I love cheese, and everyone just keeps assuming I'm this big salad lover, and I'm not. And I feel like people view healthy lifestyles in this very unfun type of way, and it could be very fun. And in fact, when you make it fun, you make being healthy so much easier. And also in this card, I feel like if any of you have been trying any weird diets recently, it may not be in your best interest. I'm highly against diets, okay? And really all about healthy lifestyles, because diets usually operate off of the premise of removing something essential from your nutrition in order to make weight loss or whatever, muscle growth happen really, really quickly. And if you just change your mindset a little bit from a place of holistically living a more healthier lifestyle permanently, as opposed to this temporary diet, which you're not going to stick to anyways, it really changes things up. And I cultivated a healthy lifestyle over years of little changes here and there that I would make every 3 weeks or so. I would focus on a new healthy change, and I've been doing that for years, and my lifestyle has been getting healthier and healthier. I look, feel, act healthier than I've ever had in my entire life because I've been doing this. And it's not a diet. It's not something that I try to get quick answers from. So I don't know, I see a lot of messages in that card for you. Next, we have Owl with the number 36 coming through. The Owl spirit may be working with you this week. It says wisdom, advancement, independent thinking, and enlightenment. I feel like a lot of you are making some very critical realizations when it comes to your life, your health, your well-being this week, which is incredible. You're in a very wise, peaceful perspective. The energy oracle that's coming out for you is the third chakra, the solar plexus chakra in reverse with Archangel Chamuel. And this is your life force energy. So I do believe, especially this paired with these food messages, a lot of you recently may have been feeling a little bit fatigued, unmotivated, or just like lazy, but not because you lack mental willpower, but because your body itself just feels a little bit sluggish recently. And again, look to the foods that you're eating. And you can choose healthy foods that make you feel good and satisfy your cravings and taste really, really good. Like I said, they make, healthy candy now. You can make healthy cookies. I have a whole recipe book on healthy cookies and smoothies and the things that I have a hard time giving up. And, if you eat them in certain ways as well, it makes it less bad for you. For example, smoothies are very high calorie and will, spike your blood sugar because it has so much fruit in it, but you can enjoy it in a healthy way as long as you drink the smoothie in the amount of time it would take you to eat a meal. So there's healthy ways to eat fun things is what I'm trying to say. And I feel like your spirit guides are really trying to connect you with the healthy lifestyle that will make you physically feel really good and motivated and energized, while still allowing you to have fun and enjoy the tastes, the textures, and everything that you enjoy, okay? And that's why, by the way, vegans and vegetarians eat fake meats. You know, I don't know why I've been seeing so much hate online on like every vegan recipe. There's always people that are like, I just don't understand why vegans try to replicate meat. Like, what's the point of replicating meat? Like, it's not a religion. Veganism is not a religion. And I don't think I've ever met a single vegan who hates the taste of meat and the texture of meat. No, we all in fact love the taste and texture of meat, but we choose not to eat it because it's healthier and we don't want to harm any animals, and whatever the personal reasons are. So yeah, having that alternative to meat, and it's not going to taste exactly like meat, it's not going to be the same meat experience, but it's a way in which it makes the lifestyle easier. You know, we all, well, a lot of us grew up in societies, environments that really didn't hone in on the importance of the foods that we're eating and the way we fuel our bodies. Humans have been very out of touch with nature for a long time, and a lot of us did grow up on overly sweetened food, overly fattened food that spikes a lot of feel-good energy or feel-good hormones for our brain, but it's not good for our body, and that can cause our palate to be wanting a certain flavor, certain texture that's not good for us. So those alternatives can make the transition into a healthy lifestyle so much easier, guys, so much easier. Like when I was addicted to soda, I always craved soda like at the end of the day, and I did drink like a soda or two at the end of every day, and it's not good for you. And I was like, all right, I'm just gonna switch to diet soda, and I did. And then from there I was like, okay, I'm gonna switch to flavored seltzer water, and I did, and I still drink seltzer water. So, you know, you can make things so much easier for yourself. That's what your spirit guides are trying to say here. Also with the solar plexus chakra in reverse, it may be very beneficial for you to move your body, specifically dancing and swimming. You know, that's another, people always say like dancing and exercise is the best way to get your solar plexus chakra moving and grooving. I think swimming is a fantastic way as well. So either go dancing or go swimming, whether it's by yourself, with other people, I don't care. You know, get the blood flowing in your body, and it'll just help. It feels like your energy, Libra, at this week is a little bit stagnant. Like I said, you're maybe feeling fatigued, like heaviness, sort of a lethargia. And move your body and get these good healthy foods going through you. I swear to God, it changes so much of your mentality. Okay, we're gonna get 6 cards, 2 rows of 3 from the Guiding Light Tarot. First card out, wow, Ace of Cups. All right, guys, some of y'all are falling in love. I do see that, really, Libra, I do see that. I'm feeling this energy of like finding a really good friend group or like club or events that you're attending in recent days. Like some of you may be feeling like your sort of dream friend group or social interactions, whatever that may be. Your dream support system is coming together really beautifully at this time. And of course, this is love. Some of you may be meeting someone this week, or you have already met someone and you're starting to feel those stirrings moving about within your heart. So I love to see that. We have the 3 of Wands coming through. This is goal acquisition. I love these 2 cards next to each other because to me, I get this feeling from you, Libra, that like your newer type of life is starting to take shape. And I felt a really huge shift in the collective with the transit that took place in January, where Pluto moved from Capricorn to Aquarius, and it'll stay there for a few decades, like a very long time. And you know, I really felt such a huge shift in society, and I feel like this is in correlation to that. So many of us completely shifted our lives energetically, and you probably feel this. You know, your life shifted for the better recently, and you're seeing this new life start to take shape. And for you, Libra, I feel like this is involving like the people you surround yourself with, your love life, and your friend group. You know, you're starting to see I don't know how else to put it other than a new life starting to take shape. So you may be feeling really excited about some things that you've been focusing on in life recently, some newer connections that are deepening recently, or you're just seeing more people sort of being drawn in towards your energy at this time. But it feels like whenever the Three of Wands comes out, it's that feeling of happiness because you're seeing your personal goals, dreams, and wishes come to fruition in physical reality. So it's really exciting, and there's still a lot more to develop here for sure. It's only the Three of Wands, not the Ten of Wands, So there's so much more developments coming for you in the next couple of months, but you're already starting to feel that. So the energy is extremely positive for you this week. Other than the physical stuff we were talking about, where physically you might be feeling sluggish or unmotivated, and we already have the answers for that as well. Spirit is coming through to say, move your body a bit more, dance, swim, whatever, and focus on healthy eating for sure, but make it fun. That's their advice to you to fix that issue. We have the Queen of Wands coming out. Exactly. I feel like you're in your Queen of Wands energy. This is being a focused leader. I feel like a lot of you are quite experts in certain areas of life that you feel passionate about. Like you have a lot, like a large library of information in your brain on one particular subject is what I'm seeing. And when it comes to that subject, I feel like you are facilitating a community or creating a community who is also interested in that subject. For example, if you're into like Magic the Gathering, you may know a ton about it and like you're obsessed with it, and you may be creating a little group of people who come together like once a week to play this game. Or you may be joining in on, bigger playing events, things like that. And you're from this passion and your large amount of knowledge in that area, you may be seeing a new community for yourself taking shape, new friends, new place for you to meet people. And get out there and socialize. I felt a shift in the collective recently that a lot of people are honestly moving away from social media and dating apps because it's just not as fulfilling. And I feel a lot of us are headed back towards, the normal ways that we should be meeting each other, not from dating apps, not necessarily from social media. But if it is from social media, it is in a group that, shares common interests. So you may be attending seminars, you may be leading seminars or groups or going out more. So I see this energy coming up for you this week. Very social, very passionate and exciting. Like you're excited for the changes that are taking place. I'm also seeing you are looking towards the future and you have a vision coming up for you of different projects you want to do in the near future in the next few weeks or months. I'm seeing springtime for some of you, so some of you may have some ideas that you will be doing in spring, such as like some spring cleaning, renovations, changing your job, applying to a new job, something like that. You have in your mind the path forward for yourself, and it's exciting to think about. Second row of cards out. Fourth card is the Two of Swords in reverse. Okay, so I'm seeing some hesitation here and just simply observing people for who they are. And I'm seeing this is in relation to new friends or connections here, because it is coming out right underneath the Ace of Cups. And so this may be a new friend, someone you've been dating, and there's like a slight weariness that you have about it, because on the surface they may appear to be a certain way. For example, you may have a new friend coming into your life, and on the surface, they may appear to you to be like an alcoholic or someone who only can have a fun time drinking because maybe you've only seen them in that setting. And they may be coming in trying to be your friend and connect with you. And you're gonna say yes to it, I feel, but you're still gonna be just observing their behavior, who they are, getting to know them. And it's like you're not 100% set in stone, like, okay, I want to commit to this friendship or this relationship just yet. It's like you're just figuring out, like, is this person compatible with me? Like, are we gonna work out together? Like, you are sort of formulating your opinions on certain people, is what I'm saying, which is in correlation with the owl spirit that's coming out here, wisdom, advancement, independent thinking, enlightenment. I feel like you're gathering up information about people, observing in a very observational space right now when it comes to the newer connections that are coming through in your life, whether that be dating or friendship or whatever. We have death coming through. Yeah. And you know what? I have a feeling these cards like Death, Ten of Swords, things like that are going to come through a lot this week. You're the second sign I'm doing this week. And I just feel it like a collective mourning for who we all once were. I feel like as a collective humanity, as the planet, I feel like we all collectively went through like a portal when Pluto went into Aquarius. And I feel like we're leaving behind an old paradigm where we were all very sort of stagnating, separate from each other, and prioritizing these really colder, more distant ways of connecting with each other, such as social media, dating apps, etc., and keeping ourselves in unhappy situations. I feel the energy is just so much lighter and freer. And because this shift took place, there most likely was some sort of massive endings and transformations in your life, especially with the Death card. It doesn't necessarily talk about literal death. This is more so the ending of an era, the ending of certain friendships, relationships, jobs, and it's pretty transformative. So this would have happened within the past couple of months. It would have like changed your reality. Okay, you completely stopped talking to certain people, or completely changed out of a job, or moved, something like that had to have happened to you in the past few months, and you are finally starting to really see the new life after this transformation shaping up this week. That's what I've been trying to say here. Okay, so it's looking good. The energy is very excited, and I feel like you'll be very optimistic, excited, and it feels like you are focusing on the abundance in your life, which is really great. And the Death card, by the way, upright is really positive, because it shows that you are embracing this change and you are at peace with the changes that have happened. Perhaps in the past couple of weeks after this transformation or change has occurred, you may have been thinking to yourself, did I make the right choice? Was this the right thing to do? What if, And I feel like this week at this time, you're like, you know what, this was actually really good, because you're starting to see the possibilities that are now available to you, the abundance and prosperity that's now available to you because this transformation took place. So you're very happy that you made the changes that you made, and you stuck with your gut there. And I feel like that very short era of like a few weeks of self-doubt is over. We have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, yeah, I see this. There is an element of your daily routine in life that is very repetitive at this time. It feels like you're working and working on the same thing over and over and over again. And it may feel like your life is more routine oriented now, because honestly, I feel like you're creating more stability in your life. And a lot of you are taking on some new habits, and it's like somehow your focus is better, and you're focusing on the things that you know are going to grow you in the direction that you want to grow in. And because you've been doing that, you are seeing results for your efforts. Does that make sense? It's like every week you schedule in certain things that you need to do that are in your growth zone. Okay, so for example, actually I have my planner right here. I have my planner right here, and I write down all of the things I need to do to maintain my current lifestyle. And that is, maintaining my YouTube channels with the posting schedule that I have, doing people's orders who get personal readings with me or buy from the apothecary, those, and going to the gym, things like that. That is all personal maintenance stuff. And then every single day I write in a small section of growth. These are new things that I'm implementing to grow my business or to grow personally. And I make sure to give that time every day as well. However, it creates a sort of repetitive routine where I'm essentially like doing the same thing day in and day out. And I see that for you as well here with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. However, it is bringing you results. That's the thing. And I feel like this repetitiveness will actually get easier the more you grow, because you're going to be having more resources or energy, whatever it is that's growing. You're going to have more resources, energy to shake that routine up. So for example, you may have more money in the future to travel and, sort of shake things up enough and get back to your routine. And it becomes a nice balance of excitement versus stability. So right now I feel like you're really focusing on that stability, because that may have been lacking in the past. You may have been overly focused on novelty and newness and whatever. So yeah, the scales are sort of balancing out right now. They're not perfectly harmonized, but they will be in the near future if you keep listening to your intuition and doing what you're doing. This was a really positive reading. Thank you so much for existing, Libra. I loved connecting with your energy. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs this week to get the fullest overview of the week ahead. Comment how this resonated down below, like this video, and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Doing all of these things helps me out tremendously and helps build and contribute to this community that we have here on YouTube, okay? If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my apothecary there, and I have depending on when you're seeing this, I don't know how much products I have out because I'm about to launch some new oils, intention oils there that you can anoint yourself with. So just go to the website, become a website member, and you'll be notified whenever I post any or offer any new things to the apothecary, okay? Thank you guys. Bye-bye.